Dan Hooker acknowledged responsibility for re-breaking his arm following the cancellation of his fight against Bobby Green. His eagerness to return swiftly after sustaining a hand injury in his last fight against Jalen Turner may have been a bad move. Unfortunately, this fast comeback led to the re-break of his arm, prompting the cancellation of his scheduled December 2nd fight. Here are his comments on the situation. "It is what it is. I took a risk. I obviously came back a little quicker. It's all on me. I rushed to come back. I wanted to fight. I knew the risk of coming back that quickly. We rolled the dice, and we came up with snake eyes. I pushed it. I was just hungry. It happened again. It's like the double-edged sword of being obsessed with something. Sometimes you hold it so tight that you crush it." It's uncertain how the UFC will handle this situation, and who they'll match up against Bobby Green. Fans are eagerly awaiting any further information about this event. Following Tom Aspinall's rapid win against Sergei Pavlovich at UFC 295, heavyweight contender Curtis Blaydes highlighted a crucial aspect contributing to Pavlovich's defeat. Blaydes, having squared off against both Aspinall and Pavlovich previously, shared his perspective on the factor that, in his view, led to Pavlovich's loss. Here is what he said. "Going in, I did have Aspinall winning, but I didn't think it would happen as fast as it did. I thought he would out-technique him and just be a smarter striker. I expected Sergei to be a lot more aggressive. That was one of the biggest things. He allowed Aspinall to get bouncing, get moving. He gave him space. That's one of the differences between fighting at the apex and using a standard octagon. There's a lot more space, and it's a lot harder to be aggressive when there's angles you can take. I think that was the beginning of the end, when he allowed Aspinall the freedom of movement to find himself." Tom Aspinall's victory unquestionably caught everyone by surprise. Finishing the fight in the first round showcased an impressive display of skill. This accomplishment has elevated Aspinall's status within the MMA community, with many considering him a legitimate contender, perhaps even a true champion, potentially surpassing the current title holder Jon Jones. We'll have to wait and see how this story goes and who will become the one and only champion of the heavyweight division, possibly making history as the greatest. As the highly anticipated fight between Colby Covington and Leon Edwards draws near, tensions are escalating between the two welterweight fighters. In a recent interview, Covington was really harsh, saying that Leon Edwards doesn't deserve to be a champ in the welterweight division. Here is what he said. "He had the right matchups at the right time to get to that point in his career. He fought a lightweight washout Nate Diaz, and sat out almost 2 years to get his title shot. I don't think he warranted getting a title shot after beating that guy. He just cried, 'I deserve this, I deserve that,' instead of just going out there and working for it, or earning it like I did. I had to earn it the hard way. No one gave me this spot to fight for the undisputed title. I had to earn it. I had to go the unconventional way because the straight-ahead way wasn't available. He didn't earn it the hard way like I did, and December 16th he's going to find out that he's going to get broken by the American dream." As the fight gets closer, the tension keeps building up. Covington is sure that Edwards will realize the challenges he skipped over to become a champion will ultimately backfire on him. Ilia Topuria highlights his main training focus for his upcoming fight against Alexander Volkanovski at UFC 298. Despite being known as the most powerful striker in the division, it seems like Topuria is leaning towards a wrestling-centered game plan against Volkanovski. Here is what he said. "I just went back to my backgrounds. I'm doing a lot of grappling, a lot of wrestling, because that is where I really think that I have the advantage with him. He is a good striker, but he's not a natural wrestler, or he's not good on the ground. That is where I'm gonna make a difference." The claims has sparked reactions from fans, asserting that Volkanovski's last 2 fights were against the best wrestler in the UFC, and he is already well prepared for any wrestling engagement. It remains to be seen whether Topuria's wrestling gonna be enough to stop the champion, or if he will continue to focus on striking. Thanks for watching. If you're a fan of MMA, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications, so you never miss an update. Also leave a comment below with your thoughts on today's news. Keep supporting the sport, and we'll see you in the next one.